Welcome back, guys, to the Metalcast channel. It's Colin here. I'm here with Christian once again, bringing you guys. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while now, and we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of this album, Slipknot. We Are Not Your Kind, and we are huge Slipknot fans, and I have a lot to say. I'm sure Christian does too. It's been a whole year since it came out, and I mean, I've been listening to it almost like nonstop. It's always been in my playlist. Always listen to these songs, and I can't wait to honestly break it down, give you guys our opinions on it. I guess it's kind of a review. It's also kind of like giving our opinions on it as well, and our reactions. I actually have video of my reaction, and let me tell you, so embarrassing, absolutely cringeworthy. But I am willing to show the full videos if we hit a certain like goal. I'm thinking maybe like, I don't want to be cheap about it because I don't want to like set it so high, but like,
I'll set it then. I'll set it. If we get 1 like and 1 view on this video,
hell no, dude. I was thinking maybe like 100. It's doable. Our first video got well over that, so I mean it's possible. Hey, you know what? I'm going around 150. 150. This video gets 150 likes. I will post some of the reactions to those songs from myself. I recorded them kind of with the intention of like, oh, maybe I'll use them in the future because I don't know. I was like, why not? And I was way too hyped. I don't know. I was just so hyped. And it's hilarious. But man, this album, I can't believe it's been a year already. Honestly,
yeah, no, it's crazy. I remember when the first single came out, and then it felt like yesterday, really, that too.
Yeah, that was in May, so it's crazy how it's already been a year.
Even the concert was amazing too. Who knows, we might throw some clips of the concert in there.
That whole month of August was just amazing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We were lucky enough to actually go to Knotfest later on in the month.
Yeah.
Great time. But yeah, we're here to talk about the album and give you guys everything we want to say about it. I have so much to say, honestly. I have all these notes. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm not going to even say like every little thing, but I really do have so much to say. Because
I kept my notes short, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
not,
good,
like,
honestly.
dragging out. Yeah.
Let me just say this. I mean, before the album came out, I was just so like incredibly fucking excited. I remember like just like literally like wasting my summer away just because I wanted this album, just being excited for like every day and just like, you know, wanting to go by so quick and just like want because like I just wanted this album so bad. That's how obsessed I was. And like,
Yeah.
you know, we're such big fans of this band. I mean, Christian's been listening to them longer than me. I really only started listening like in like 2018, so I didn't have that long of a wait. Like Christian literally had to wait like 5 years for this album.
I had to wait 5 years for this album, and did not let me down. It was everything I wanted, everything I expected from it. The mask were not what I was expecting for some of the members, and especially meeting the band before the concert, that was breathtaking.
Oh, yeah.
My knees were shaking.
God,
I was 10 seconds
so
like passing out.
Yeah. I mean, I think the one thing before we actually get into the review, we'll talk about kind of the build up to the whole album and how everything was, you know, advertised to be. I mean, we didn't know if we wanted to include All Out Life in this, but that was kind of part of the whole marketing scheme for the whole thing because, you know, We Are Not Your Kind, that being like, you know, a lyric in the song, and you know, wound up being the title of the album. That was like back in October, like Halloween 2018, and that was kind of the start of the whole thing. And Corey promising that this album was going to be heavy, like Iowa, and we're going to get into, you know, if that really did come true. I don't think there's anything else really. You know, a main thing I guess going into the album, you know, with the whole thing with like Chris leaving, or, you know, that whole situation, him departing from the band, and getting this new member. You know, it was crazy, but we're just going to get into the actual review now. We're going to go track by track. So starting off, the first track number 1, Insert Coin. Now, this album was big on interludes, and there were 3 of them, and this one being the first of them. And it kind of, I guess you can say, it kind of sets the tone. You kind of have you have like a lyric in there that appears later on the last track, kind of setting that up. And yeah, I mean, kind of to describe it, almost sounds like some arcade. It gives you like this arcade vibe, this like atmospheric vibe to it. I don't really listen to it, honestly, because like, I don't know, that's just me. I don't really listen to it, but I mean, it's cool that it's there. I mean, it was cool to hear it going into the full album listen for the first time. But yeah, like, other than that, I don't really listen to it.
Funny enough, like, when you said arcade, I had that in my notes. It has like an arcade sound to it. And I think it's cool that it actually goes into Unsainted perfect. Like, right when that ends, Unsainted starts perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a nice transition. And honestly, like, Slipknot makes, like, the best interludes. Like, if you're listening to a band that has interlude, Slipknot makes them perfectly.
Oh yeah, they're super, and that's the one thing about this album that was kind of mentioned going into it, is like it was going to give you each song was going to kind of transition into the next, and it was going to give you this, you know, cool experience listening to the full album. So you have like these interludes kind of like stringing the songs together, which I thought was pretty cool. And this was the first track on the album, kind of sets it up. And I don't have anything else to say on that one.
Yeah, not me either.
Because like I said, I don't really listen to it, but that's just kind of the basis of it. But now going into, this is like the real first song of the album, Unsainted, technically track number 2, and at this point, just a classic fucking song. I mean, like, for
it's
real.
Very,
I mean,
it's very .5 like.
I'd say so. Yeah, I mean, it was the first song, you know, that was released. First single, main single, I'd say, of you know, the whole album. You got this cool like church choir, you know, singing in the beginning, and let me tell you honestly, I did not, and you'll see in my little clip here the reaction. Like, I did not fucking expect like Corey to start singing like that in the beginning, because the teasers going into it, I did not expect that. I thought it was gonna be much darker. And like, I did not expect like the clean vocals to come in right off the start at all. And that hit, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, you'll see it. But Yeah, this is like the song that'll get stuck in your fucking head, and like
Definitely.
it's just the main single of the whole album. People will say like, oh, it's like the radio friendly song. I don't want to say that, but like, you know, I guess
like
you can see it as that.
Yeah. See, that was my problem with it. It was too radio friendly, but it didn't really take away from my experience. And one thing I want to say, Jay's drumming in this song is so good. Like, I don't care if people say Jay's way better than Joey.
Oh, that's a hot
That's just
take.
my. I don't really hate that. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because like he's younger than him, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why people hate on him so much. I mean, at this point, I think in this album he really got to shine, and he got a lot more respect from the fans this time around. So
because he actually got to write his own like drums for this album and actually do them. Because the last album, that wasn't Jay's writing. That was somebody else writing and recording album. So.
Yeah. This song, big chorus, just awesome, very catchy as well. It gets stuck in your head, like I said. You know, I mean, you can even see my reaction. Like once the first verse hits, and it just gets heavy right after that. You know, right after that opening, I just lost my fucking shit. Like I was just like, yes, thank you. Like, because like I was thrown off. Honestly, I'm like, oh no, like what are we getting? We're getting like something completely different here from Slipknot. But like once it hit, I knew.
Yeah, French church song.
Yeah.
So choir.
And the thing that bothers me is like, you know, a lot of people were like so salty when this song dropped. I remember they were like, oh, like you said it was gonna be like Iowa. What the fuck? Like why? Like what is this? Sounds nothing like it. But there's definitely songs, you know, on this album that do resemble that. We'll get into that later on. But yeah, just kind of go through the song. You know, you got the heavy verses, clean chorus, the breakdown hits. You got these cool like electronic samples in the background, which is really interesting. And the one thing, the small detail I picked up on because I listened to the song so many times, which I enjoy, is that the chorus kind of gets like it gets so much like bigger and it kind of intensifies like in the last part,
definitely.
Which is just like, it's a small detail, but I think it's just so cool how, you know, the song kind of changes up as it, you know, it's not just like repeated, you know, it kind of intensifies at the end almost, which I thought was really cool. It added to the whole, you know, experience of listening to the song.
The line of everything you wanted and more is probably one of the best lines delivered in Slipknot history. It's like it's like I think it's like right before the breakdown, and it's just like when I was just like, wow, like, you know, like this album is gonna go hard with Corey's emotions.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's what he said before. I think he said, you know, that this was some of the best lyrics he wrote. I remember hearing that kind of leading up to the album, and you can totally fucking see it. Like it's all over. The lyrics are great on this album. Just a classic, you know, song here on the album. And yeah, track number 3, Birth of the Cruel. Now, this song, they dropped this one, I remember like a couple days before the album came out. They gave us like a little bit more, and like this just got me even more excited. So, you know, the third song that was
out
dropped.
Of nowhere too, though. That was the funny thing.
Oh yeah, I know.
It dropped out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just dropped it. And you know, this song you get to see a lot more of, you know, because I keep saying like, oh, like this is what they said about, but like, you know, they said that it was kind of a mix between a lot of different albums as well. You got like Volume 3, and also Self-Titled, which you can kind of see here with those samples in the beginning. Yeah. It kind of resembles that, and I thought it was really cool. It kind of slows down a little bit from Unsainted, I'd say, and he starts, you know, the verse is like split into 2, so you got him kind of singing, then it gets heavy once again, and this is my favorite like line from the song. This is something that I enjoy. Like Corey, you know, I think he only did this like one other time in a song, but it's just so fucking cool. I wish he would do it more. The part in the pre-chorus, I'm overthrown, I'm over your throne, I'm over it. Like he can literally just take like group like of words that like sound the same and make them flow so well, which is like insane. Because I remember he did that on Custer. You know, like formalize the former lies. Like holy shit, man! Like that's like some insane fucking like, I don't know, man. But
what I like about this song and him like speaking like how like, he's like I like how he drags out some of the, like the words in the song.
Oh yeah.
There's like little parts where he just drags out the words. And I think it's like insane.
Yeah, it's
and just shows his talent.
The way he writes is just so like interesting. Like it's just awesome. But that's my favorite part, the pre-chorus.
Oh God.
But yeah, we don't want to get out of it again. But yeah, another, right after that you go into the chorus, which is just awesome. Yeah, I mean this song definitely like slows it down, but it's still so fucking heavy, and you get those samples, gives you that self-title feel a little bit. And I love this fucking song. I love it.
Yeah, like the guitar riffs on here are amazing in my opinion. I think the way Jim and Nick play are probably like the coolest way I've ever seen someone play the guitar. I give them like so much credit for doing it. A, in a mask, and B, in black jumpsuits.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, Birth of the Cruel, great, songwriting here. Great, just the whole structure is just cool. The breakdown just hits hard every time. Yeah, I think that's it for that song.
Number 4, Death Because of Death.
All right, speaking of death.
Speaking of death, my phone just died.
All right, let's get back into it. All right, so Death Because of Death, track number 4.
4. God, what a fucking letdown.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Everybody like pre-release, like everyone thought this is gonna be like the heaviest song. Like, oh, Death Because of Death. Oh my God,
so brutal.
It's gonna be heavy as fuck. Let me just get this night.
Yeah, I found this heavy song on SoundCloud of all places. So I'm like, ooh, Slipknot leaks? Yes. So I listened to it because of this nice heavy song. So I was pumped up. I was ready.
Did you actually think it was Slipknot?
Yeah, I literally thought it was Slipknot.
Oh no.
It sounded just like Corey. It sounded just like Corey. It sounded like clowns, percussion.
What was the band?
They said Slipknot. That's because of that.
Alright, but...
And then the album came out. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, like, this album got, like, leaked, like, days before, and me and Christian were like, we're not gonna listen to it. So we waited. That was the longest week of my fucking life, bro. Yeah. Like, oh my God, we had to wait until Friday.
I think we joined, like, a British Slipknot Discord just to see their opinions on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we were like weird. We were like, oh, I want to see what it's about. I don't want to listen to it yet. Like, it was weird. Like, we were like, I don't know. We decided to wait, but it definitely, I don't know. It was cooler to wait on release. I don't know why. It just was.
A lot of our friends started sending us the links. Like,
oh my God, they were trying to mess. Like, dude, they were trying to mess with us
Steve
hard.
did it a couple of times.
Yeah, like, I mean, this song, like, everyone thought it was gonna be heavy, and we get this nice, like, little melodic, like, repetition of this one, like, one line.
Yeah.
Like, over and over again.
I think it was Corey and his wife who sung it, because there was a female voice in the background.
Yeah. I didn't even think of that, because, you do have that. And let me tell you, like, that last part where the girl says you, I was like, bro, that gave me, like, I don't know, that scared the fuck out of me. I was like, whoa, what the hell? Not see that coming at all. Yeah, it was pretty fucking weird when I first heard it. This one I definitely listened to more than Insert Coin. I don't know why. I just kind of like, sometimes I'll just like throw it on. Like if I'm listening to like Nero Forte, I'll like listen to that before, because it does kind of like lead into that. But yeah, it's just it's a really short interlude, very weird fucking song. Not something you see from Slipknot a lot at all. But and it's just fucking weird. I don't know how to describe it. You just gotta listen to it for yourself.
If I can place it in like an album, I'll probably put it like besides this one, probably Subliminal Verses. It's their Volume 3 song.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into Nero Forte. Probably the best song off this whole album.
Oh my God, yeah. And this song, I can't even tell you how many times I've heard it, and like, it's just so good. It just hasn't got old for me, because it's just so unlike anything I've ever heard before. It's like, it's so heavy, but at the same time you have like that falsetto chorus that Corey's that Corey did. It's like, it's just so incredible. And like I can remember like like reading the reviews before it actually dropped, like the leaks and stuff. Like people were saying like the chorus is insane. And I'm like,
yeah, people are giving the song high praise.
But the thing is, like, I thought it was gonna sound like Unsainted. Like they said, like, oh, big chorus. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like Unsainted. But like this threw me off. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like I did not see
definitely.
that coming. Like when I first heard it, I was like confused almost because like it didn't even sound like Corey. He was singing so high. I was like, what the fuck? And then like then I realized, like, but yeah, I mean, like starting from the beginning of the song, you have that fast guitar, just gets you hyped, just builds up and up and up, and then just go right into it. And it's you have like this fast verse, man. It's just almost like it's almost impossible to keep up with, especially when I first heard it. I know it like line for line now because I'm a weirdo, but like I mean, like it was hard to keep up with in the beginning. I was like, holy shit, this is like this is insane, like the way he delivered the vocals in the song. And like I was listening to a podcast, and like I remember like this was one of the hardest songs to like construct. Like they were kind of stuck on the chorus, which I could imagine because that's like something I've never even heard before because it's just so unique.
The way they layered it, it goes like clean vocals.
Yeah, it's so high, and then it's like just screaming. Yeah. It's followed by a scream, and it's like, what the fuck? It's so amazing, man. That's why this song it's just so good. It never gets old.
Tell, like the difference between the 0.5 Corey and We're Not Your Kind. I wasn't gonna abbreviate this because blank, but
oh my god,
it was just like so quick. Like he's like it's kind of like he's rapping a little bit. In a way.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. It totally does.
Another thing of the song, like the percussion solo in this song, is probably, I want to say, better than like. I think Blisters This has it. I think Pulses and Maggots have one. But at any percussion solo I've heard from this band, this is amazing. This is probably hands down the best, like instrumental wise too. Like the bass, the guitar.
Yeah,
everything.
And if you want to get more specific, like even like the breakdown, like that drum rhythm that they have. People compare it to Psychosocial, which I totally see it, but this just stands on its own now after hearing it so many times because it's just so like catchy. The drum rhythm that they did, and that's not even it with the song. It's even more like the whole bridge. Like beginning of each line, you have like this word, and then as it goes down, you spell out, and it has the phrase. Why did I not see your true face until it was too late? I have it written down here. But like, it's insane. Like it was so cool they did that because it's so unique, and it's an incredible fucking song, man. It just never got old for me.
And like live too. If you watch it live, they sing it completely.
Oh my god, yeah.
But still had the same impact, same amazing.
Yeah, 100%, man. This is such a unique song. This goes into the next song. Critical Darling, and this song, in my opinion, I don't know why, I just fucking love this song, man. It's like everything I could like it's like Unsainted, but like just everything that I want, like everything, man. It's like it's heavier, I think, than Unsainted. You got this mysterious like weird sample in the beginning. It's like what the fuck, like what do we get into here? And then it repeats a couple times. Everything just fucking kicks in at once, and then you're not even in the song yet. It's still building up, and Corey just like lets out this scream, and like I was just like, holy shit, man! Goes into that verse, and it originally when I first heard it, this kind of blended with Nero Forte. I don't know, because like they sound very similar, the verses, but after hearing it so many fucking times, like
and like I gotta say, like it does not take you out of the zone at all. When you're in that pumped up mood from Nero Forte, it just keeps you in it. There's no like separation, just like goes right in.
This is definitely like my favorite like part of the album. I'd say like Nero Forte into this song. It's just these songs back to back just go so perfectly, man. It just keeps the energy going. Very similar, but when I say big chorus, man, this is like bigger than Unsainted. This is bigger than like anything I've ever fucking heard. Like probably one of my favorite choruses in any song I ever. It's so like it's just so catchy, man. This is like my favorite fucking song, man. Like I can't even describe, man. Like it's so hard to put into words to describe, you know, how I feel about this. It's just insane.
Yeah. Even like some part song it goes like soft a little bit, and just immediately goes back to heavy.
Yeah, and I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna get to that, and like even like if we go back to like the pre-chorus, it literally sounds like, and this is where the uniqueness comes in, which it sounds like he's almost like doing like spoken word lines. Like it sounds like he's just talking, and like it just, but like at the same time it's kind of going with the flow of the song, and it's just so cool, like the way it's produced and the way he kind of delivered, you know, those vocals there in the pre-chorus. It's just so unique, man.
I don't know, like I know some people don't like one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm not gonna give his name out because Colin doesn't like him. I think he knows now. Like he says, like he doesn't like the talking parts of like Slipknot songs, but I kind of disagree. Where it's like I think it kind of that's their sound, that's their thing. They do like the talking in their songs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I fucking love that. Like, going back, like beginning of Custer, man. Like, that's just get you too hyped, man. I don't know how you could hate that, but like,
I know.
Yeah, you got like the, you know, shouting in the background from the other members. You know, it's, you know, followed by Corey screams.
It's heavenly.
Yeah, and even like, you know, during the chorus too, you got like these samples in the background that like really amplify the chorus and the way it sounds. It makes it sound a lot bigger. And I love that. It just gives me the fucking chills. It's just so fucking good, man. And yeah, after that first chorus, jumps right back into verse 2, and that verse fucking hits hard, man. Like, jumps right back into it. And the whole like structure of the song is awesome as well. I mean, you go into that soft, you know, bridge where he starts singing, that soft bridge, you know, where he's singing nice and softly, which I think you mentioned earlier. And it builds up, builds and builds and builds. Bam, right into verse 3. It's fucking awesome. And, you know, it's cool how in that third pre-chorus, those spoken words, like I mentioned, kind of speeds up, it gets faster, which I just like. I just like the variation throughout the song and how things kind of switch up.
Yeah, definitely. And it's very diverse and it's very, like, nice.
Oh, yeah. The most beautiful part of the song, one more thing, that last chorus where he goes super high, and then almost into a breakdown. Like it's just like, did not see that coming first time I listened to it. And definitely. You know, the whole outro, just amazing fucking song, man.
Yeah.
Gotta be one of my all-time favorites.
I think it was this song, or number 8. You called me to see how I was liking the album, and we talked for a while. And then I forgot we were listening to the album, and it kind of scared me. I was like, whoa. That's right, I was listening to Slipknot again.
Yeah, I can remember. I can literally remember you texting me in the middle of the song, and I was like, you were like, holy shit, like reacting like in text. It was kind of funny, but
so good.
Yeah, at the end of this song, it has like this minute, like this extra minute of this like violin that kind of like transitions into Liar's Funeral, which I don't really count. I don't listen to that. I'm like, oh, let me listen to the extra. I'm sorry. Oh my god. But like, yeah, I don't listen to it. But it's just kind of one of those things. Like I mentioned, they kind of wanted these extra sections of the song to kind of piece them together and make it flow when you're listening to the full, you know, album in its entirety. That is it for that one.
Yeah. Now we're on to the best. So I'm gonna contradict myself for a second there. I said Nero Forte was the best song on the album. This song beats it. A Liar's Funeral.
Oh my god.
It's not the best. I mean, I do like it. I like slow songs. You can compare it. It's like Snuff, but all the way on steroids.
Yeah, in the beginning, it kind of like, you know, you get that, it's got a little acoustic part. Like you're like, wow, we're getting a nice slow song from Slipknot to kind of throw it in there. And like, you know, reading the reviews before it came out, that's what I was expecting, because they mentioned, you know, that guitar in the beginning and it being nice and slow with, you know, Corey singing. But I was completely fucking thrown off when, you know, the line "liar" comes in, fucking screams it in my ear, scares the fuck out of me. literally scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my god. And
That
like
was crazy.
that's when I knew. I was like, this is gonna pick up, at some point. And it did. After that second verse, they start, just hearing this fucking chant. It's like it's scary as fuck. It's like chanting, burn the wire. Yeah, and then out of nowhere, this fucking nice chorus hits. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah.
That cool, classic Slipknot chorus where they're mixing the singing and the screaming, and I was just so like thrown away. I mean, I was so blown away from this, and I was surprised heavily by this song.
Yeah, I remember.
Really makes things up.
I remember like the days up before the signing and the concert, you were like, "Oh, it's not that great of a song." And when we got to the signing, they were playing the song. Like,
yeah,
even Slipknot likes this song.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what's interesting about this, because a year later, I have totally different opinions, because I can tell you that some songs I definitely looked over. This one I enjoyed, I'd say, but the other songs, I was just so into the other songs that I didn't give this song, enough love. So after
the love it deserves.
Yeah, oh my god, definitely. And yeah, I can definitely say this is a great song. And the guitar that comes like in the middle of that chorus kind of splits it up, and it's so nice, man. And
another song I compare it to is like Kill Pop. It's very Kill Poppy.
Yeah.
Kill Pop, so it's like soft, has scream in the middle, and then soft, and then scream.
It's a nice song, kind of slow things down a little bit, but at the same time keep that heaviness in there, which is absolutely outstanding. It just incredible fucking song. Again, you got that kind of final minute where it settles down, and it kind of leads in to the next song, which marks the second half of the album. And what a way to fucking start it, man. Red Flag. Oh my fucking god, man.
I love it. Everything just flows together.
Yeah, no, it's like it just picks right back up, man.
Yeah.
Right into Red Flag. And that guitar riff in the beginning, I was like, oh my god, like, see it on my fucking face, man. I was like,
that was crisp. That was amazing.
I was like,
I literally go from that and just like head to the guitar. I'm like, bro.
You knew another heavy song was coming, and that's exactly what we got. The first song, no clean.
I thought this would be a slow song too.
Yeah. And we just get this crazy fucking song. Zero clean vocals in this song. The first one that's seen on the album, and I was just like, holy shit, man! It's got this. It's very similar to one of my favorite songs off Point 5, -1.
What I like about it's very fast. A very fast, classic Slipknot song, which in my opinion is Iowa heavy. I feel like this song kind of like this song, and I think the last song on the album are very two like Iowa-centric songs.
Yeah, that's where you start to see it, and that's where people were probably like, oh, okay, yeah, like, I know what you mean now, because like, this is like definitely on level to that.
Definitely, yeah.
You just, my favorite parts of this song are like the verses. For whatever reason, I just love the way they go with the instruments. Yeah, I mean, the verses are so fast, kind of slows down in the choruses, which I thought was cool. Which totally fucking reminds me of the -1. The song structure is so similar, and it almost sounds the same too. The way the vocals are delivered, and this is like exactly what I was looking for. Leading up to this. This is the song like I wanted, and I got it. So yeah, it was just fast, extremely chaotic all the way through. No breaks at all. No. And again, you got the classic Slipknot, the shouting vocals and the bridge from other members. Really just awesome. And you get one big final chorus at the end, as usual. And nice little jam at the end. And yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice fucking song.
It is.
It's more than nice. One of my fucking favorite songs.
And I think you used it on the Ever channel a lot too.
Oh yeah.
During the summer. Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally obsessed with this song. This was probably the song in the beginning that I was listening to the most. Because like I said, it was just everything that I wanted and everything that I was looking for out of this album. But yeah, that's Red Flag. And now this is where things kind of get fucking weird on the album.
Definitely. So next song is What's Next, and the only way I can describe this song is elevator music done right.
That's all it is. It's literally just elevator music.
Like a nice one little guitar riff in there.
Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, I don't know who the hell would listen to this on its own, but
I do.
I mean,
I listen to it every day. Put it on loop.
all right. Well, there you go. There's some people out there that do it, but yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess it's just kind of a nice break they're giving you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Preparing you for even more weirdness.
I just see it as like a little calm down, because like the rest of the album from here is very different. It's not like I'd say like the next 3 songs we're about to talk about are the most controversial that Slipknot has ever made, especially the next one.
So yeah, that's it for What's Next. Nothing much there. It's elevator music. Again, another interlude.
Done right.
But yeah, Spiders. Fucking, this is like one of their most experimental songs I've ever heard from them. Probably their most unique. And, you know, obviously it's not what I expected. It's not what I wanted, but it's honestly pretty fucking catchy. And I'm not gonna like shit on it. It's a pretty catchy song.
It's a nice little jingle.
Like if it comes on, I love these words that we're like using, but like to describe it. But like, yeah, I mean, if it comes on, like I'll listen to it, I'll get into it. But it's like,
same here. Yeah.
Personally, I'm not gonna put it on like, you know, oh, let me listen to this song, because it's just not, you know, me. This is just different from everything else on the album, and that's, you know, they kind of want to throw that in there, which I respect. And you know, this is what they do anyway. They do weird shit. This is the band, and if you don't like it, whatever. I mean, it's still a good fucking song. I'm not gonna totally shit on it.
And like, I like the piano. I think it's piano. It's piano or it's sampling something. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know like all kinds of. I don't know everything about music, but it's almost like the way the drums sounded. They kind of sounded a little bit like compressed in a way. I'm not sure how to describe that, but that's, to me, that's the best way I can describe it. The drums sound weird. The song.
Like, it has like no screaming at all. No screaming whatsoever.
Yeah, no screaming. It was totally different.
Yeah. It reminds me of I don't know if you know this band, Smashing Pumpkins. Kind of reminds me of a Smashing Pumpkins song.
Yeah, this song reminded people of a lot of different bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely like their most experimental, most unique song out, like maybe even ever.
Little guitar solo in there too, near the end. That was sick.
Forgot to mention that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome part of the song, and you know,
really messed up too. Look at the lyrics. Really, really messed up song.
Yeah, I mean that's it for that. And what's weird about this here is like they threw in the next song, Orphan.
Totally got this song.
Yeah, because I didn't want to like jump in and correct you because you said like that, but they threw this song in between 2 of the weirdest songs on the album, which I thought was weird. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, maybe, like, they didn't want to lose people, so, like, alright, throw in another nice heavy song, and then we'll make it weird again. Like, I don't know, but that's just the way I see it.
It's good, though.
Yeah, it's just weird to see that. I mean, like, right after, you know, they give you some nice elevator music, then a weird-ass song that doesn't sound like Slipknot, and then classic Slipknot song, so... It's very
Heretic Anthem-like, in my opinion.
Oh my god, yeah, it's got this 1 minute build-up, which the first drum, the drum scared the shit out of me in the beginning. I'm a pussy, man. I keep saying it's scaring the shit out of me, but like...
And now I remember Orphan, there's 3 songs that are Iowa heavy.
Yeah, and I think this is like the one, you know, I'm pretty sure this is the first song they had done for the album, so that's why Corey was like coming out and saying like, oh yeah, this is Iowa levels of heavy, because maybe they didn't expect to throw in all that other stuff. But this song defines that. I mean, it sounds just like the Heretic Anthem. It's got that same guitar riff, almost identical. And I feel like maybe they did that on purpose. I'm not sure, but
I heard a lot of people say like, if you like Heretic Anthem, Orphan's kind of like a part 2 to it.
Yeah.
It's like part 1, part 2.
Yeah, I totally see that.
Equally in there.
Yeah, again, it's just extremely fucking heavy. It's got this crazy like fucking blast beat from the drums, like like first verse from Jay, dude. Oh my god, like insane. He's going crazy. And again,
best drummer.
Yeah, I agree, man. You disagree? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know. Like, yeah, Joey was good, but he's not like Jay good.
Yeah.
I'm not just cock riding Jay because he's from New Jersey. I'm cock riding Jay because he's from New Jersey. Like I said before, the chanting, hands down, is one of the best parts of the song.
Yeah, I mean, in the chorus, once again, you got the cleans mixed with the screams, which I love from Slipknot.
Yeah.
That's what grabbed me, with the band in the beginning, is like how they can mix these clean vocals with these crazy fucking screams. It's really what drew me in from the very beginning with this band. And you see it here, done well, beautifully. And yeah, these verses, man, these verses are crazy. It's like hard to keep up with. It's insane. It's fast as hell. And once you get to that bridge, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, the chanting.
Yeah.
The bridge, everyone has something, someone here has everything.
There it is.
Yeah. So yeah, that, man, insane. Just kind of slows it down. You got those crazy chants, and
Lovely chant.
one of my favorite lines from the song. To white to be black, to black to be blue, to sick to be me, to fuck to be you. Oh my god, like, how does he come up with that shit? That's such a clean line, man. It flows so nicely.
That's directed at somebody. That's totally directed at somebody.
Has to be. Yeah. Just a standout line. When I heard that, I was like, oh my god, man. Insane. Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, after that last chorus hits, you got these cool-ass samples that come in that you didn't see throughout the song. And it really, it just blew me away.
Yeah.
This whole album blew me away. It really did. Everything about it. Everything. You didn't know what to expect. Just everything's being thrown at you, man. It was just insane. Yeah, Orphan. Classic Slipknot track.
Now we're on My Pain.
Back to the...
It's the most painful song on the album. At first, I liked it when it came out a year ago, and now, I don't know. It just doesn't fit with the album. This song really takes you out from the album. It's this weird, slow song, kind of boring at some points.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan.
They lost me at this track. This is the only kind of... I mean, Spiders was like... That was okay. But this is where they drew the fucking line, alright? This is where they drew the... No, I'm not
Here's
like that
line,
crazy
guys.
about it. I'm not gonna like get that... I'm not that fucking angry, but
I'm not angry about it. It's just not...
I mean, it's just not like... I don't know, it's long. It's drawn out. I don't know what he's doing. It's like a fucking lullaby. It sounds like he's singing me to sleep.
Putting me to sleep.
Like, I don't, like, it's just so, like, it's just too different, like, Spiders was a song, alright? But this song, like, I don't know, man, they just lost me, unfortunately, like...
It's kind of like a new vendetta.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, My Pain, very painful to listen to, like Christian said. Well put there, but, yeah, I don't have much to say about this song. I listened to it maybe a handful of times. I know it, and I've tried to get into it. Trust me, believe me, I tried to get into it, but it's just not doing it for me. With everything else that it's competing with on this album, it's just doesn't stand with the other ones, in my opinion.
It's bound to happen, It's bound to have one song that doesn't really fit in.
Yeah.
Most bands have that one song, and sadly, this was that one song.
Thankfully, it definitely picked up at the end here. Smooth ending. Yeah. So now we have Not Long for This World, second to last track on the album.
This is one of my favorite songs on the album, actually. It's weird because I don't like My Pain.
Yeah, well, the thing with me is, since I already heard Solway Firth, it's like, alright, got one song left. I was just so disappointed with that I was just like, alright,
yeah, I can see how it's disappointing.
So, I mean, this song came on, and it was good, but I wasn't crazy about it. I mean, it was still a really good song. I didn't, hate it or anything, but definitely now I fucking love this song because I had, time to listen to it on its own. I didn't sit through a full album, and, at that point, heard some trash songs before it, so I actually had a clear mind, later on.
The third verse is where it picks up for me.
Oh, yeah.
One of the lines is, There's nothing worse than a Ghoul manifesto. I'm not impressed though.
Yeah.
That was like, okay, this song is down to here for me, all the way up on top now.
He just sings his fucking heart out on that part. It's crazy, like where he, after the screaming part. But yeah, I mean, like after listening to it many more times, my favorite parts are probably the slow like guitar build up in the beginning.
Yeah.
Just the way it sounds, it's just so nice. And get those soft vocals in the verses. Once again, big chorus, and just almost a fully clean, chorus, clean vocals up until that scream, "Not Long for This World," and heavy bridge, and then like I mentioned earlier, like Christian mentioned, his favorite part of the song, in that section there, and just fucking incredible singing from Corey. And I definitely, one thing I could say about the song is like the outro. That sounds totally different to the song, which I wish I saw more. There's like the outro gets super fucking heavy and like, and it has these weird glitchy almost sound effects, which I thought was so cool. Like I wish that would have been more in the song. That would have been shown more in the song, but yeah, it was still cool. I mean, it was a good ending. It was like, oh shit, like it just got super heavy there at the end, and I thought that was cool. Yeah, just I have nothing bad to say about this song.
Yeah, same.
So,
here's a final song, Solway Firth. This was the second single off the album. Probably the most confusing music video Slipknot has ever made. I did not know at first it was sponsorship for The Boys TV show, which is amazing. But this is another Iowa heavy song in my opinion. It's the heaviest. This first part is weird. I get that. It's like up on this hill and it's counting all. It's weird. It doesn't make sense.
Oh my god. I I remember like hearing the teasers and like we were like, what the fuck? Why is he singing like that?
I was scared. I was like, I want the song to be like that.
Yeah, he sounded really weird, but like, when the song came out, like I got it, I understood. It was supposed to be that way. It was supposed to be fucking dark as fuck and weird. And
I like when he says like a slaughterhouse soaked in blood and betrayal.
Yeah. And like this is a really standout song too. It doesn't sound like the other ones in my opinion. The way it's structured. It's just, I think that when this song came out, this song being the second one, people were like, okay, I know what you fucking mean now, Corey. Like, because like, yeah, this is definitely an Iowa heavy song. And yeah, I forgot to mention like, at the end of the last track, there is a bit of a build up. There's like these weird like UFO noises and shit that kind of transition into the opening of the song. And yeah, it's just he's singing very weirdly. With this soft like guitar, and it's just it's very unsettling, honestly. Like it's just so weird. And as we said
before, in the beginning of the video, the same line came up, counting all the killers.
Yeah, there's that was the line from Insert Coin.
Puts it all together.
Yeah, now
it becomes
full circle.
Yeah, there's so many instrumentals in this song. Top notch. I remember one time I was in class, and we had like the laptops. Like, screw it, why not? So I was just sitting there listening to the instrumentals of this song.
Yeah.
I was like,
looking like a weirdo in class. That's
we got
great.
First of all, was sat in the back.
Oh no. But yeah, this song, man, like the music video that went along with it. Yeah, like Christian said, like did not like expect like this to be a sponsor type deal, seeing a TV show. But yeah, it was so dark. It was such a dark song, and
dark video.
Yeah, it was like people getting murdered and shit on the video. I was like, oh my god.
It actually made me like, I think I was eating while I was watching it. And I was like,
eating breakfast?
No, I think I was eating lunch or something. I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna put my roast beef sandwich down.
Oh my god.
Give me an hour.
Yeah, the one thing I can say was interesting the way they did it. They released like the first and last. I mean, obviously not like, I mean, the official first song and the first song being a interlude intro, but like they technically released like the first and last song of the album, which I thought was weird because it was like, okay, it's extremely fucking heavy. You get this extremely heavy song at the end. So it's like, what are we gonna get in the middle of all that? And I'm thinking that's maybe that was what they were thinking.
I think it's funny. They kind of did like the reverse this time around. Like I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I think -1 was the first single on .5, and then it was Devil and I, which is like the 4th track, I think.
From my understanding, yeah. I mean, I haven't been listening that long, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're right.
Because I started when Devil and I came out.
But yeah, this album was everything that I wanted, minus a few songs. Obviously, I'd probably give it like a fucking 9 out of 10. I think it's a fair rating.
Yeah,
I mean,
9 out of 10 too.
If there's like one song that I don't like, I don't even really count the interludes because they're not songs. It's just there to kind of piece together. In my opinion, that's the way I see it. So I'm not gonna like let that take away. And again, with My Pain, it didn't really take away from the album. I wasn't like, damn, this is ass. So like, even like anywhere, like I give it a 9.5. Like it's not a perfect 10, but it's a high ranking. So
definitely, yeah. I say 9.2, really.
Yeah, that's
There's
fair.
some things about it that just better. If I could put it anywhere near my favorite, I'd say it's up there with Iowa, both at number one. Hey, if you want to rank Slipknot albums, we'll do that too.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get into the other albums. We'll do all that. We'll rank them. We'll give you our favorite songs, which might not even be possible because they're just so good. If you're gonna be weird and say that we don't listen to enough music, you can have that.
If you want to exclude me from calling, but never mind. I'll let that go. That one comment is still I got to me. Called you a true metalhead.
Oh my god!
I was just that ever dude.
I'll just enjoy what we want to enjoy, please. Come on.
I have a name.
Not a big deal.
It's Christian. Okay.
This one guy.
Enough.
Yeah, guys, that's been it. That's We Are Not Your Kind. We'll be back reviewing the next Slipknot album in 2024, 25,
2030.
Maybe never.
2040. Who knows what's gonna happen then?
We got plenty of stuff. We don't want to like overdo it with Slipknot on this channel, even though we love them so much. But we probably will eventually, considering we have like 3-4 years till the next album. But I'm sure there's things we can have fun with. Check out some old Slipknot stuff that we've never seen before. If anybody knows anything.
Or turn into Loudwire.
Maybe, yeah, reporting on like Corey and what he ate for breakfast this morning. But yeah, we're just rambling at this point, so we're just gonna shut it off as soon as possible. But subscribe, like, leave a comment, let us know what you want to react to, or review, cover, whatever next. Not cover, we're not singing. I don't mean like that. All right.
Yeah. Put those post notifications on too, so you can see all of our videos. We are a tiny channel. YouTube will not push us.
That's true. So yeah, guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.